Bottle gourd, also known as Upo Production Guide. Bottle gourd or calabash, Lagenaria Ciceroria molina Standley, is commonly called Upo among the Tagalogs. Other local names are Tabunga, Ilocano, and Candal, Ibanag. This is a herbaceous, annual climbing plant with long strong tendrils and simple leaves. Fruits are globular, bottle or club-shaped. Its length reaches up to 1 meter long. When the fruit matures, the rind is hard and durable. Land preparation. Prepare the field as early as possible to give enough time for the weeds and stubbles of previous crops to decompose. Plow and harrow 2 to 3 times alternately at 1-week interval. Plow at a depth of 15 to 20 centimeters. Harrow twice to break the clods and level the field. A well-pulverized soil promotes good soil aeration and enhances root formation. Seed preparation. A hectare of farm requires 1 to 2 kilograms of seeds. Soak the seeds in clean water for 24 hours. Pre-germinate the seeds by wrapping in a moist cloth and place in cool and dark place. Incubate until the seed coat breaks. Planting. Direct planting. Plant 1 pre-germinated seeds per hill at a distance of 1 meter between hills. Cover the seeds with thin layer of soil. During wet season, plant in ridges or above furrows to prevent rotting of seedlings due to flooding. Transplanting. Use a prepared media of 1 part compost or organic fertilizer, 1 part clay soil and 1 part carbonized rice hull. A ready-mixed commercial soil media for seedling production can also be used. Fill in plastic bags, potlets, or seedling trays with the prepared media. Water the potting media before sowing. Sow 1 pre-germinated seed per potlet. Place the seedling trays/potlets under a temporary shade. Maintain the seedlings by watering regularly when needed. Harden the seedlings by gradually reducing the frequency of watering and exposing to direct sunlight. Transplant in the afternoon or during cloudy days. Replant missing hills immediately. Fertilizer application. The kind and amount of fertilizer to apply depends on soil fertility and soil type. To achieve optimum yield, have your soil analyzed at the soils laboratory nearest you to determine the right nutrient requirement of the soil. Trellising. Provide the plants with trellis to produce fruits of good quality. Trellising is also essential during the wet season to minimize fruit rotting and malformation. Construct overhead trellises at a distance of 2 to 3 meters wide and 2 m high using ipalipal or bamboo poles. Provide strong roof trellis by intertwining tie wire or nylon twine crosswise and lengthwise on top of the trellis. Provide a ladder-like trellis or vertical pole for each Upo plant to facilitate the vines to climb up. Pruning. To promote branching and fruiting, remove the tip of the main vine and the lower lateral branches that appear on the climbing part of the main stem. Water management. Bottle gourd is sensitive to excessive soil moisture, which favors disease infection. Provide adequate drainage during wet season to avoid water logging. Furrow irrigation is recommended during dry season at weekly interval. Spread rice straw around the base of the plants as mulch to conserve moisture and minimize watering during dry season. Weeding and cultivation. Bottle gourd is moderately deep-rooted with extensive lateral root system. Hill up at 15 to 20 days after emergence. Minimize cultivation during the fruiting stage to avoid disturbing the roots. Hand weeding is recommended during this stage. Crop protection. To prevent insect pests damage and disease infection, practice good cultural management and sanitation. Most common insect pest of Upo is the yellow beetle and the most common disease is fruit rot. In case of disease infection or pest infestation, follow the management practices for specific disease or pest provided in the Insect Pest and Disease Management Guide for lowland vegetables. Harvesting and post-harvest. Fruits develop very fast and require much attention at harvest time. It usually takes 15 days to reach marketable size from the day of fruit set or 60 to 80 days from sowing. Harvest fruits using a sharp knife by cutting the peduncle, leaving approximately 5 centimeters length. Put harvested fruits in a woven basket lined with banana leaves to avoid skin bruises. Pack marketable fruits in plastic bags.